Okay, back to talking about Doctor Who with Sylvester McCoy. In Paradise Towers. So now I want to read the. There's not much to say on the back of the Blu-ray, not specifically for Paradise Towers, that is. But I want to. I'll read a little bit of it, what it says on the Blu-ray. Most of what's on the back is just all the special features, which is a lot. There's a lot of special features on these Blu-ray collections for Doctor Who. You are getting your money's worth, that's for sure. Okay, so it says continue your Doctor Who archive with the Ultimate Collector's Set. I thought it was nice that it says that. It said that on there. It doesn't always say that on the Blu-ray collections that I've got for Doctor Who. It feels very appropriate because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to continue my Doctor Who archive. I want to get all of them. They're available anyway, as long as they're not too expensive for Doctor Who. The classic ones anyway. I'm focusing on the classic ones. I do have most of the new series on DVD or Blu-ray up until the first season of Jodie Whittaker. But I wanted to take a break from the new series. I wanted to get as many of the classic series as are available. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to continue my Doctor Who archive. So this is complete season 1 for Sylvester McCoy of Doctor Who from BBC. Alright, this is a classic season from the 7th Doctor. All 14 episodes newly remastered and packed with bonus material. That's pretty much... each disc also features extensive special features previously released on DVD, including making of documentaries, featurettes, audio commentaries, info text, and much more. Starring Sylvester McCoy, Bonnie Langford, and Sophie Aldred. So this is the season where Bonnie Langford leaves, and Sophie Aldred comes in to take over as the companion on Doctor Who with the character of Ace. But Bonnie Langford as Mel is who is the companion. She carried over with Colin Baker as the Doctor. So she was oh, it's the last one on here, Dragonfire. That's when Mel leaves and Ace joins the Doctor. Okay. So no, they don't have a description of. There's not enough room to describe all of the stories on the back. Most of it's taken up with special description of what the special features are on this Blu-ray collection. So there's a disc for the each story. And then there's a disc for the bonus features for that story. I think each one has an extended version of the stories in here. Okay. Paradise Towers. So now, well, okay. First, I wanted to note that it's a very different intro from the Tom Baker era, where he had the Doctor Who with the tunnel effect. So this is very different from that. Pretty much each Doctor, I think, had a different intro to the episodes. Tom Baker, I think, had a couple versions when he was on the show. He was on the show a long time. He didn't always have that tunnel effect intro, which was my favorite. So, but for Sylvester McCoy, his was very different. It had a 1980s style computer graphics. You see the TARDIS floating around in space. There's like you see like a galaxy, space with stars. And the music sounds different too, compared to Tom Baker's time. Also, you see in the intro for Sylvester McCoy, it's his face. You see Sylvester McCoy's face. He's silver-faced. Not sure why he's silver-faced. I believe in a special feature when it was talking about that, it mentioned that Sylvester McCoy, he got all made up in silver makeup for the filming of that, or at least it was like it wasn't really filming. It was the to get the image of his face to photograph Sylvester McCoy's face as silver. That they could have. It was realized that they could have done that. He didn't have to put all the makeup on. They could have made his face silver with computer graphics. So he got all that silver makeup on for nothing, apparently. So his face was silver in the intro, and when his face appears on the screen, he winks. Peter Davison, he it was either him or the Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton, where they were saying how they didn't really care for the winking effect on the intro. Peter Davison, I think he said if he was if it was up to him, he would have liked to have blown a kiss for his intro for his Doctor Who episodes. That'd be funny. So this story of Paradise Towers was written by Stephen Wyatt. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss what happens in Paradise Towers. So going to Spoiler Town here. I'm going to take you to Spoiler Town. So beware. So I'm going to be discussing the scenes and giving my reaction to Paradise Towers, Doctor Who. Going through some of the describing the characters and the what happens in scenes and the dialogue. All right, Paradise Towers. So in this story, there are gangs called Kangs, which is a shortening of kid gangs. But they're not little kids. So it's kind of funny to refer to them as kids because they're maybe the youngest ones might have been the youngest members of the gangs might have been like late teens, like 19. But the actors that is, one of them was like 26, I think. So they're not like little kids, anyway. Maybe average around 20s. Around 20s. So each gang are dressed in different colors. There's the red Kangs, the blue Kangs, the yellow Kangs. You don't see very much of the yellow Kangs in this story. It's mostly the red and the blue. So they're very colorful how they're dressed. Mainly in their one specific color that they are titled as. The red Kangs, they have a lot of red on, but they also have like maybe a little bit of black. They look pretty pretty cool. Punky style, 80s punky 80s style colors. So it starts with the red Kangs chanting, "Yellow Kangs are cowardly cutlets." We see a yellow Kang run in fear and hide in this building of Paradise Towers. Then we see the Doctor and Mel, his companion for the story, played by Bonnie Langford, who was a feisty little redhead that had started acting as a child, and she had previously performed in musicals. So she had a career in musicals before and after Doctor Who. So that's what her main experience was. But she started as a child. She had a lot of experience in acting.